Hello and welcome to another LEGO video. Today's video we are going to be opening all 10 of the Mario character packs. I have felt them out and I believe I've got all 10. So let's start off with the first pack here. So just open the top. I'm not very good with the names, so I'm very likely not to get them. So first one, I can tell this is the Bob-omb. And we have the instructions here. So if I just peel this open or cut it, whichever one works best. I don't like these new instructions because of the tape. It doesn't seem right to have instructions up, to have taped up instructions by LEGO. So first one is Bob-omb. I didn't actually know if it would actually be the. I thought it may be like a universal instruction, so it's the instructions just for this character. So if I just build this quickly, there will be a review coming of this series soon, and I'll demonstrate it with the LEGO Mario as well, along with another video coming at a later date with all of the Mario I currently have at the moment, which is two sets, which is the starter course and the Piranha slide. That should be coming sometime next week. Very weird actually building the character packs, like building Mario characters. Well, because usually the actual series minifigures are just like a leg, a torso, and that's really, you're done with it. There's not really a whole list of instructions that go with it, so it's just something unique. The good thing about the new minifigures is you do actually get spare pieces. So as you can see there is Bob-omb, and we also got some spares. Not sure if you can see those very well. 4 spares, not bad. So that is one off the list. Put those instructions to the side along with the rubbish. Next packet is going to be this. Looks of it is Spiny, I believe. I'm not fully sure on all the names, but I believe it's Spiny. I love the new shell piece for this, just the new moulding, and it is different to the other one in the series. And I think I've got one similar. Yeah, it's also on Bowser Jr.'s back as well. Just looking across my room. So first thing first is to build the trees. There's a lot of pieces in these, which is you get a lot for your value in these, I believe, because you get all of these pieces, not just like a little minifigure. But I do prefer overall the actual minifigure series, so there will be the Harry Potter minifigure series video coming out when I get my hand on them, which are coming out September 1st. It is a lovely moulded piece, dual moulded, it's really nice. So that there. This one was a lot quicker to build than the Bob-omb. Also comment down below what other videos you would like me to review. I have a lot of LEGO in my room, as I'm a big kid. So that is, I believe it's a Spiny, don't get annoyed at me if I'm wrong. So that is 2 out of the 10 done. Moving on to the next pack. It is the Urchin. Once again, a lot of pieces. The Urchin is quite good because it's got all these not newish colours, like existing colours, but in just in different pieces, which we haven't got it before. And I'm struggling to open the instructions. So we have now got the instructions. There is a lot of pieces for this one. So I'll start building this. I'm not sure. I wish the tile was printed, but I guess it was just cheaper for them to do it as a actual sticker. But it's also weird how you don't apply it either, which it makes sense because if you applied it wrong, it wouldn't actually work for the actual Mario character. Because if you got it like wrinkled, then it would interrupt with the sensor. I also love this in the like light bluish turquoisey colour. It's a really nice piece. It's kind of the easiest way to feel out the urchin as well. So that is the head done. Now to move on to the bottom or base. Now the base has a lot of detail, so they could have just. Although the detail is good on all of them because they could have just had a general minifigure base stand, which would look out of place, but the actual stands of these just make it look a whole lot better. So that is the urchin done. Add to the two we've already got there. Moving on to the fourth one. This is one I'm not sure on. I'm not sure if it'll actually tell me in the instructions, but I will have a look anyway. So if I just open up the instructions, I don't think it will actually tell me. This one is a pain to feel out. Oh no, it does tell me here. This is a fuzzy. So that is good to know. I now technically can't mess up which characters are which. So if I just build the base. It's weird how some of these you start by doing the head first and some you start by doing the base first. Just a little observation. I think it would have been better if it was just more uniform across the whole line. So that is the base done. Now moving on to the actual head of the fuzzy. I love the printed tiles which you get for like the faces. They're just so unique. I know a lot of you probably don't care, but the price per piece of these will actually be really, really good because you've got like 16, 20 pieces for like something that costs £3. I did that wrong. Which is, in the end, actually quite good for what you get, but they are small pieces and not really what people like to see much in sets. So put it like that, yeah. And finish this bit up like so. There we go, that is 4 down. Moving on to the fifth one. I'm actually going to move these a bit further to the back so I have a bit more room. Moving on to the fifth one. And this one is the Peeper. I really am annoyed at these taped up instructions. They're just so fiddly because it's such a small bit of tape and it's really held down there tightly. And the instructions are quite cheap paper, so they rip quite easily. So on this one, we are building the Peeper first, not the base. I don't know why it varies. It's just quite interesting. I'm just moving my light around. Guessing it's this piece. this is the only round one I've actually come across for the scan tile at the back. Also, I love that face. Such a good, like, 3x3 tile, I believe. So that is the head done. Moving on to the bottom, or base. A nice little, I love the red base plate. It looks, no, it's meant to look like lava, but it does look like lava quite well. And I love how that just goes, the lava goes around it quite nicely. And if I put the last bit on, then the peeper can stay there. So that is 5 out of the 10 done. Moving on to the 6th one. I was just double checking my numbers because I didn't know if I got too many. So this is the blooper, I believe. 4 pieces. So the blooper has, once again, a lot of pieces. I know you can't actually see it from even back there. There's quite a lot of pieces. These are a real pain to open. So we are starting off with the base for this one. I love this coral piece. I know it's now in the Lego City range, but it is such a nice newish piece. The seaweed piece is not very new. It's been around for a long time. Just throwing it across the table. There's a lot of these, like, not cheese web. Yeah, they are cheese web tiles in this. I kind of thought they would have used a different tile to this because it looks kind of blocky at the top. It looks weird without the print on the face. I'll just go like so. Once again, another printed face. That's not actually how I expected it to be built, but works quite well. And then it will just sit on top of the coral. So that is 6 of them down. On to the 7th. And the 7th one is going to be the Bullet Bill. Let's move out these spare pieces from the last one. And the pieces forward to there. So, just open up the Bullet Bill instructions. Bullet Bill is one I just remember from playing Mario Kart when I was younger. I think it would have been good to get a Yoshi in this, but I understand like the size, so they put him in Yoshi house set. I'm not actually sure if the print, if you put the like printed scan tile another way, if it matters. I did see someone got a misprint for the eyes, which was quite. It was good, but I was just checking mine. So there we go. That is Bullet Bill done. And now to do the base. So this is the cactus that I'm building. Never built a Lego cactus before. Probably won't build one after, but it's interesting how they've done it. But in the end it actually looked quite good for a cactus. And then these 2 clear pieces which go on the base of this yellow piece. My hands are blocking the camera, I am aware. There you go. Smeared those up a bit, and then Bullet Bill goes on top. So that is the 7th one. Yep, moving on to the 8th one. this is the Eep Cheap. It's got a great name, the Eep Cheap does. And a lot of pieces again. Open these up. Like so. The Eep Cheap is a very easy one to feel out because of these clip pieces on the sides, which hold in the wings, which are a new piece for the LEGO Mario range, and they are being used in other ranges as well. So if I put the face on, the eyes are just so good. I just love the eyes. So the Eep Cheap, they've done that face really, really well. Moving on to the base. There's a lot going on in each step, which is interesting for a LEGO set because it's usually like 2-3 pieces, but this is 5-6 each time. It depends on the set actually. But that is the Eep Cheap one. I love the seaweed piece. I know it's not new, but it is overall a very good piece. So that is 8 of them done. Moving on to 9, which is going to be this one. This is the Buzzy Beetle. Buzzy Beetle has significantly less pieces to the past ones I've just been building, but it has a nice new shell piece, dual moulded of course. Just open up the instructions. Different build to how the Spiny was built. The Spiny I built actually on the base, but the Buzzy Beetle I'm actually building separately, if that makes sense. So if I put those on, shell on like so, and then the printed tile. Not much going on. The background is, I'm not really sure if it's relevant or not, but it's quite cool, like rocky area, what do you call it? That's interesting. This one I didn't get any spares of that tile, of the like slow bit, but I know in LEGO sets you generally do. So that is the Buzzy Beetle done. He is on the end. And moving on to the last one, I believe this one is going to be the Power Goomba. Looking at what I'm missing. So it is the Power Goomba. So all 10 of those were correct, which makes me happy because I didn't waste any. And now opening the instructions. Power Goomba. I wouldn't really call it a desirable one. It doesn't really appeal to me. It's not really that colourful. It is just brown and tan. But it nonetheless has a lot of pieces. So that is now the face going on, and the scanner tile, and once again the new wing piece from the Eep Cheap. All those on like that. So there is the Power Goomba, and now to build the base, and this is the last one we have done. So put the like sandcastle tiles, I'd say. Is it a pyramid sandcastle? I don't know. And then the clear tiles, not tiles, the bricks, and these cloud piece which was from the Unikitty range I believe, and put the Power Goomba on top. So that is all of them done. So all 10. There will be a review coming out most likely tomorrow. So I would like to thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.